We're finally going to be getting underway. I know it's been taking a long time, guys. We do apologize. We thank you all for remaining patient and sticking with us. We're about to get this started. We're going to see, I believe, isn't it ZFZ on defense first? Or am I completely
I
bluffing?
believe so. Oh.
Yes.
Yes. And one thing to note is SICK6 has been saying they will one day make it to a final victory in the grand finals. So far, they've just been consistently semifinalists, finalists, and I think today might be their day. We'll see.
And points-wise, they're still a shoo-in for next week.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've secured their spot without a doubt.
So we're actually going to follow in from the attackers team. I am interested to see if Timu is going to go for any really early picks. Timu is one of the best scopes in this game currently, and he has taken his Vasily. He's expecting someone to maybe peek this door.
Is he being really cautious with it?
Misses the first shot onto the balcony. Does force them back though.
And forcing them right into Mixes, right on top of Mixa. That's going to be Mixa as a Sawbones, just kind of stuck out there by himself. Not going to get help, not going to be able to help. And that's almost a full team wipe. That's Timu there. And he's only still alive because he was, just, like you said, looking for those picks.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Surefour. And we got Surefour. Oh, yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm actually kind of surprised that Surefour went immediately to the balcony. Most times, you kind of have to play a little bit more passive at the beginning in case they do a luggage push. But Surefour can be doing a lot of work on this balcony with a sniper.
Yeah, this is a great position for him.
Have a little bit of a duel going on between him and Timu right now.
I think because they knew that Timu was going to be taking sniper, I think they understood that it was going to be a 4 versus 4 if the balcony push was to happen. So it was probably worth that risk.
And we've actually got, who is this noob sneaking at, or Miska sneaking a cap on the forward. No one even knows he's there. He's been here the whole time.
Where you're just like telling yourself, don't pull the trigger, don't pull the trigger. As long as they don't see me, everything's great. And he's able to get the cap.
He's taking the forward spawn. He's getting a bit of damage onto Israel. He's going to be able to get the kill. Israel's on like slightest bit of health, but he has got a medic with him. He's going to be able to come back down and take out Sunbang. Gets the gib. That's the fragger down.
Finally,
Miska losing the spawn wave though, so
yeah.
Gonna be really relying on Timu getting a pick. But man, so far Surefour is just racking up the kills with those headshot snipes.
See, the difference in position here means that Surefour is still able to be effective for the rest of his team, where Timu's really just battling Surefour. So the trade, like even if he doesn't manage to get the kill Surefour, still means that it's technically working out in his favor.
I almost feel like Timu is maybe a little too focused on trying to get Surefour out of the game.
Yeah,
that said, they're making a really good push regardless.
Israel's got a great position up here. He lost Kev a little bit ago, but something about this forward spawn, you know, it's really going to require ZFZ players to die for that forward spawn to really become useful.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. ZFZ gets a clean up there.
Yep.
A clean up. I don't know where that came from, but anyways, they're all dead.
So we've got Israel in this balcony with his turret. Is he going to be able to take out? No.
Timu's actually switched over to Skyhammer. He's got an airstrike out there so far. I'm not really
gonna
sure
get a nice flank here.
Where it's
takes out Sunbang, takes out Kudo Chop.
This is the push that SICK6 was really waiting for.
Alright, they got a
few
few
seconds to be able to get this plant.
Surefour's still up top. Hopefully he doesn't mid-air anybody trying to go down for that plant, but there's Addy going in for it.
Oh, the plant just goes down
almost
in time.
Hits him, yeah.
But Noob's still alive here. He could still do some good. I'm not sure where he ran off to. Okay, they're back in the quarter there. They're going to be knocked down, though. His turret's still alive. Sunbang's going to be up, though. We got Israel. We got Kudo Chop. Israel making sure that his back is completely clear. Oh, not clear enough. Mixon's going to be there. Knocking down. Oh, jeez.
We got some
Israel
nice
and going for the nades as well. So he's going to be completely gibbed out. Sunbang's going to be there. But Kev is just trying to go for a revive of, well, he can't tape body parts back together, it looks like. Beautiful nade out of Olba. Coming in here, completely taking over the back corridor, and this should be a blown wall.
It looked like a quad kill from Olba right there, just securing that for his team. And now I'm surprised we haven't seen Akira after that last performance. I almost feel like ZFZ might be pulling Akira when they switch sides, but really clean take there by SICK6. I got to deal with this choke point.
No, they could fight it and hope they push through, but if this doesn't work out, they only have to hold out for another minute.
Racking up the kills.
Israel, the master flanker.
I mean, he just let his turret tank all the damage there and popping people in the heads.
I'm not sure where Kev was trying to go at that point, but here they come through the wall after all. Man, they're way set up on that balcony, though.
Someone
They're
kill
gonna
that
be raining
turret.
down the bolts.
Someone kill the turret, please. Come on.
Let's go with the
Obscene
four, man.
turret placements. Just
5, man.
it wasn't even obscene turret placement. It was like out in the open. They're just ignoring
Well,
it.
those are the
and
best
just
ones. The
killing
ones
everybody.
where the enemy will know that it's there, but they need to pay attention to it anyway, and turn their backs to everybody else.
So
Okay.
that was a really decent hold there by ZFZ. I think they held it for as long as you possibly can before they get that spawn push. So
That said, so far it's looking like a fairly decent time being set by SICK6. If they can get this next 2 objectives done in the next few spawn waves, it's going to be a very difficult time to beat. ZFC are taking some strange positions. I've never seen this position used where Kev is right now, but it looks like he has got basically angle onto every single entrance into this point.
yeah, that's a pretty tricky position he's got there. He's kind of can shoot down, but it looked like Noob could see his feet before Kev could actually see Noob.
I'm concerned about Mixa. You know, every time I look at him, he's kind of out there by himself. He's trying to Rambo it up, but he's also dead whenever I look at him.
Oh man, it was just funny to watch. ZFZ medics are on point. As soon as Kev goes
Yeah.
down, Kudo Chop just does the trick jump up there, instantly revives him once again.
It's Israel, and Kev revives Israel, and Kudo Chop revives Kev. It's a real lemon party.
I think the secret recipe to ZFZ is they keep their medics alive. The medics keep each other alive, and we're going to be seeing a plant going down here. I'm not quite sure why nothing's
There's 2
happening.
people at the
Kudo
side
Chop's
objective.
walking right past them. They just snuck right through the front. They don't even know that they're there. Well, now they know, but
Now, what I'm
sloppy
interested
there.
to see is I want to see Demon not get greedy right now. I want to see
see.
SICK6 just try and hold this first plant.
But they gave it up completely. They had that position behind the container, and they wanted to go for the side quarter.
It's always so tempting when you're on attack to get the first plant and go for the second. I think sometimes it may be just worth holding for that first plant and then maybe getting it on the first wipe.
Okay, let's see.
It's a slow defuse.
No Nader. I was really
here comes
hoping to see
Israel.
Noob switch to Nader because they easily could have clutched that.
Taimu's still on Skyhammer here, interestingly enough.
Yeah, it
After
seems
the
like
ammo, if you can hold
Taimu's just been losing the duels to Surefour time and time again. I think he's kind of felt the need to switch it up just so he could be more useful to his team.
Surefour is an excellent sniper in his own right. Oh, what's this? This Skyhammer placement. Sneaky, sneaky.
Kudo Chop's going to be down, though, and here comes Noob. He's going to be able to get this plant. Surefour is going to be coming around the side, but it's not an ideal position for him. He's going to go for that close range takedown, but it's going to be Noob and him going down. There's the full
And we're going
reset.
to see another
There's the
plan as well.
Nobody's alive on the objective. Oh, there's Olba still there. He's waiting with that nade, looking for them to come around the corner, but nobody went for it. Everybody's going for the balcony instead.
Oh, and Olba kills himself by cooking that grenade for a little bit too long.
Leaving 4 ZFZ players back up on the balcony.
I wonder if
Should be
ZFZ
good.
knows that there's only one guy on short balcony right now.
Do they also realize that the bombs are planted? Because
Yeah, it seems...
alright,
Not
there,
likely.
Israel's finally
Oh,
into it.
no.
I don't know.
Sunbang couldn't pull off that...
Oh,
Oh, wow.
I think ZFC may have just made a huge mistake. All 4 people went up on the balcony to kill the one person, and then the engineer just didn't drop down for what seemed like ever. Olba's going to be able to clean this up, and these are going to be both containers blown
Holy
in
crap.
what was kind of a sloppy attempt at a retake there.
Yeah, I mean, Israel could have easily defused a container
Yeah.
right away. He just chose to stay on the balcony, and SICK6's entire team was basically up there. There was one guy on short, and that was it.
That said, look
Um,
at Israel's kills.
Yeah, I think Israel was a little too kill happy. Sunbang only getting 6 kills as fragger.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, wow. Israel kill hog.
That was a very strange match to watch. That's not definitely the ZFC that we're used to seeing. They're normally always straight on point. They normally got all these kind of strat and pushes down to a T. But it seemed like they kind of panicked that there may have been a bigger force than what they first anticipated on top of the balcony. So all went up there, but then still Israel refusing to jump down early enough to actually get the diffusers cost them. That means that now they need to attack in less than 7 minutes and 51 seconds if they want to take this first map.
Yeah, it's going to have to be some really, really aggressive play by them. And just the fact that Mizka snuck that forward cap right on the first push, I mean, just did wonders for SICK6's offense.
Okay, so what we're going to see now is we're going to see Surefour go up towards the balcony area. He's going to throw an airstrike down and try and clear out the lobby. And when he does that, we're going to see a lobby push from the rest of the ZFZ members. He's just lining it up, waiting to get into position. This could be the attack of the century if he actually makes this work. He's just waiting for that little bit of distraction. He lines it up, he throws it. It lands. It was a little bit short, but he might get Miska. Oh, Miska survives, barely.
Miska. Apparently the tree can block artillery shells.
There we go,
Trees
Miska
are made out
finally
of
goes down.
adamantium, you know. Oh, geez, Olba. I gotta hand it to Olba. I mean, his nades have been so clutch here.
Oh, he's about to get flanked, but he knows it's coming.
Oh, Chauffeur's getting out, but it's going to be Tiffy. He's going to get shot in the back. Or is he?
They're making a great push here, but it's going to be Sunbang still left alive in the back corridor.
At the bare minimum, what he did was cause Olba to come down from that balcony area, which is going to allow ZFZ to make a much easier push.
Unfortunately, Sunbang actually cut the long spawn.
Yeah.
Stuck around a little too long there.
Actually pushed out a little bit sooner than he needed to. But we got Kevin Kudo.
Okay, so SICK6 seems to be able to get themselves into a decent defending position once again. And it's going to be a full reset and see what happens now. Kev manages to take out Taimu with 12 seconds left. Taimu got very aggressive by going up to the opening for the lobby. I'm expecting to see this luggage push come down. There's 4 people in the luggage right now. Opening down, they're going to be able to take out the medic and the engineer. There's only a Detto up on that balcony. And we are going to see the plant go down.
Jeez.
And
if only I
this
could
is
get my
the
luggage that fast.
Sunbang
So
gets a
Israel
really
leaves it
nice
up.
nade there. It doesn't get any kills, but it's going to delay them for a while.
Detto still being a pain in the arse up on that balcony area. He's going to drop down, maybe going to be able to take out Kev. Is he going to be able to take out Sunbang as well? He's not.
And
And
there's
there
the
we
full wipe.
go. ZFZ is looking fairly likely to be able to take this first point. Spawning at this original spawn point is so hard as a defender. Noob's going to get taken down. He's not going to be gibbed. He's going to get revived. He's going to go for the defuse.
Israel,
Noob's
though,
going to be taken down, but Noob's going to
he's
be
holding
raised
it down
back up.
pretty well.
We have 2 Sawbones on Noob. Here comes the defuse, and he's back
Oh,
up and not even hitting the ground.
What?
They're
Noob
down,
is
they're down to
gibbed.
their pistols. They're down to their pistols. Here comes a nade.
That
Oh,
nade just a little too late.
There comes
And-
the most... I'm calling... That's the most bullshit fucking defuse that I have ever seen. That was so BM. What can you do against that? That was
Isn't
hilarious.
modern medicine a wonderful thing?
Wow.
That was hilarious, though, because both Sunbang and Kev were out of their primary ammo, so they're just sitting there pistoling the engineer who keeps getting chain revived because they can't get that gib damage. That was hilarious to watch.
That
So
is ridiculous.
So why was that grenade so late?
It must have been on cooldown, or maybe he was
must
just
have been.
distracted. He just wanted to get that gib with the pistol.
Wow, I was certain that ZFC had taken that. But... Wow, I'm gobsmacked. Like, what? That's a ZFC strat. That's exactly what ZFC do.
Oh no, Time was gonna snipe. Oh, he misses the snipe on Israel, but just kills him anyway. The pistol.
The C4 is back down. Let's wait for another revive bullshit kind of defuse, shall we? There we
Here
go.
we have it. There's Noob.
Oh, he's
Oh, I
got
wanted-
Gento.
I want to
He's
see a
still
Kira
out there.
laser. Goddammit.
One more
Wait,
shot,
wait.
and there it is.
Oh.
Sure 4 is the only one left alive, and it was that shot that's going to keep this C4 down on the wall for a little bit.
Miska should
Yeah,
go
it's all
for
on
it.
Surefour's shoulders here. He can cover it from that window.
Mixo
What?
doesn't want to
Miska
get
was a
anywhere
medic.
near it. Yeah, but he didn't
Oh,
want to
Timer
get his head
takes him
blown
out
out.
anyway.
I can agree with that. It was better to put pressure on Sure 4 and get him off of Noob. Holy crap, though, Olba.
Yeah, I feel like SICK6 has just been... They've been finally adapting their strategy on defense. They're playing it a little bit more conservatively, and they're pushing out when it's the right time. So it's looking really good for them so far.
Yeah, a little too good, actually. This is bizarre to watch.
So actually down to 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock. SICK6 seems to be doing a very solid hold. We've still got a Detto up on that balcony, and we're actually seeing them get quite cocky right now and start pushing up forward. They have got the C4 planted on the side generator, and it's not looking very good for ZFZ right now. They're going to need to get that planted right away on this next couple of spawn waves, and then rotate almost instantly round to the second objectives and get those planted if they want any chance of actually being able to take this first map. But yeah, it's
6-6 is
looking
pushing
very
out
good.
quite a bit, though. They were able to take down Israel, though, but that still allows ZFZ to get a few frags and then push this line forward. Ooh. Oba nades.
Yeah, Olba's been making those nades happen this entire game. ZFZ has momentum, but just players are getting dropped left and right.
We're only 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. It's not looking promising for ZFC right now.
I gotta say, this game, it feels like they've just been shutting Sunbang down or something. I mean, the last time ZFC played, Sunbang was just going absolutely insane with Fragger, but so far, Sunbang just seems like he's been getting nullified.
It looks completely muted. Maybe he's being a little bit too cautious of any potential Taimu sniper. Maybe he's not peeking as much as he would have done in the past. But something's definitely put him on tilt, because normally Sunbang is just fragging constantly, non-stop. Without any issues whatsoever. And with only 2 minutes and 1 minute 50 seconds, this first map is going to go to SICK6, and I wasn't expecting that. I mean, after that first plant went down, which got diffused, I feel like ZFC kind of lost all momentum. I think a little bit of frustration may have kicked in straight after, because
I mean, SICK6 has been consistently beating ZFC on this particular map, and there was kind of like before the game, there was a joke, like, ZFC was saying, one day we'll beat SICK6 on Terminal, and then SICK6 said, one day we'll beat ZFZ on Whitechapel, so, you know.
Still a very solid play, especially from Olba. I mean, he's had just really on-point native
Sure, for
skills
getting
here.
a triple headshot there, a little too late, though. I mean, wow, ZFZ had the plants, they just... You know,
there have been a lot of awkward waves too. I mean, where Israel's the first one to go down and get gibbed, it sort of takes the air out of your pipes.
Yeah, so I mean, definitely Demon off to a great start here. Or SICK6 Demon, whatever you want to call him.
If the revive defuse never came through, like, that bomb was going to blow without a doubt. It was second blowing, and the time it would have been set would be slightly faster than what SICK6 had set, so it would have been a lot closer. But just the great play from SICK6 in getting that revive chain going and making sure that the engineer was able to defuse was really the play of the match, to be honest. Regardless of how loud and boisterous I get about it, it was a great play by SICK6, and definitely.
I can't wait to get replays, because I want to know why he had only that pistol where he couldn't spray and also get that sawbone.
I think he was out of ammo. Like, I think they were both out of ammo. Somehow they were alive for so long they ran out of ammo, and just down to their pistols. Oh wow!
Can't ever run out of grenades though.
And Israel, 38 kills with that engineer.
That's what you said. Look, Sunbang only 13 as a fragger, 13 to 21. Yeah. That's a concerning performance. Maybe he's just having an off day, or maybe SICK6 came with a strategy which just completely locked him down. That said, we are seeing slightly higher.
When you have a medic who's out fragging your fragger, that's definitely something going wrong there.
Do I need to ship Sunbang some drugs or something? Just here, just take this, dose yourself. Put this in your arm.
I'm curious. Maybe he should have been using the K121 against SICK6. I'm not quite sure. I know that ZFC likes to run the M4 fragger against PKD simply because of the unshakable perk, so that you don't get insta-gibbed as often by the nades. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really surprised. I'm not quite sure what happened. I think we'd have to ask him.
I was going to say that it also turned out that we saw the medics have slightly more kills than what they would normally have on ZFC's team, so maybe they are trying to have slightly more combat efficient medics, which has kind of negatively impacted the way that they've been playing Fragger, or it could have just been an off game like we did mention earlier. So I'm guessing that this is going to be ZFC's map pick, and I'm guessing that means that we're more than likely going to play on Chapel, right? Is that what you'd... Was it ZFC which picked the terminal?
Wow. Interesting turn of events. I was not expecting ZFC to pick terminal. I would have expected them to pick maybe Whitechapel. But interesting.
Okay, so this is a 6-6 pick. It is going to be Bridge. Wow. And I think Bridge is one of those maps where anything can happen. Like,
man, I gotta say, I think something that would be really effective against SICK6 is a Rhino on defense on this map. I just feel like they would try to beat the Rhino. And like a Rhino, as we've seen PKD use it before, can be really brutal unless you have like a really coordinated, almost like nade AoE attack on the Rhino holding these tight positions. But I don't know, it's gonna be interesting.
So, like, I'm looking at the teams. We know what the traditional setup is. We see a couple of people take the top of bridge, and we see a couple of people go underneath to try and pull the defenders out of position and get this repair on. But what we've seen when Taimu's been in the mix is them early picks and a very aggressive sniper pushing through the underground kind of tunnel area. So I don't know. This is going to be one of the hits. It's going to be one of the hardest objectives to attack on. It has got to be probably the hardest first objective in the game. And honestly, versus SICK6, after the performance we just saw them put out on Terminal, I don't know. If I was ZFZ, I'd be very worried right now.
Yeah, that said, maybe it was just a warm-up game. Maybe Sunbang will step it up this time. I think they really were just lacking Sunbang's impact in the game.
Generally, we try to have warm-up games during the warm-up.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just SICK6 getting the Gibbs so quickly that it was forcing the ZFC medics to actually start fragging. I don't know what else it would have been.
In before Sunbang gets 70 kills.
Yes, in before Sunbang gets 70 kills.
Right. So I'm actually going to follow from Sunbang right now on the attack. He is the fragger. Normally we would follow from the engineer, but it looks like he's going to go up onto the bridge. I'm expecting him to maybe cook a grenade and hopefully try and hit the people which are behind the back of the EV, but no, he drops down instantly. This is going to be a very fast and very aggressive push. He does throw the grenade, does miss. He's
this
is
well justified though. I mean, Taimu was taken down by Surefour immediately.
Yeah, he gets in a second as well. Yeah, Taimu is just definitely like the reason why we saw him switching off that sniper before. Surefour is getting that consistency,
They've got a wipe here. They've got Adam right behind them. He's also getting revived on their own.
Look at the revives!
Oh, wow.
SICK6 teaching ZFZ their own game when it comes to revives. Wow.
That was some crazy play, which has honestly just saved them this first objective, going in a ridiculously short amount of time. And it's back to the drawing board. ZFC going to have to come up with a brand new attack, and it looks like they're actually going to do the exact same as what just happened. And I don't blame them. It worked fairly well, except this time we have got Olber on top of the bridge. He's just going to be slowing him down.
The great effect of having Surefour with that sniper is it's just pushing them back. They're scared. You got bullets whizzing right past their head constantly.
Or in Taimu's case, through his head, which we need to see happen again.
Yep. So that's one down in Instagib.
But he was able to get Israel down, but Israel's picked back up. Israel's low on health, though. Where's his medic? Where's Kev?
ZFC needs to
back in for it.
15 seconds.
5v3. Do something, ZFC. You got this.
Push.
Moving on through, but Kev needs to be right behind him. He's got two guys behind him. Addy's going to be there, though. But, there's the Gib, and Kev's going to be left there alone to take him down. We've still got Surefour on the position, but they can't hold it there.
Someone needs to start chipping away at this objective
here.
Oh,
come on. Where's Israel? Oh, he's got a long walk. No one's even started it. There's plenty of time for them medics with the mechanic perk to get a decent chunk done.
All right, he's going to start it now, but it was really strange that they took two guys out full spawns, and Israel was the one that got forced into making the push.
Yeah.
They're going to make up for it now with a full repair.
They could keep him up before he got Gib, but it didn't work out that time. But they still got this another 20 seconds later. Not the worst hold that they could have had on this.
Noobs,
I mean, it's a better time than most. Like a lot of times you'll get held up on this first objective for much longer, so they're still in good shape. Now, hopefully we'll see some sort of nader come out, possibly, and just go for damage on this objective, unless they can clear it out right away.
I can't imagine they're going to go for the clear. Not versus SICK6. They're not going to be breaking out of position. They're going to stay up there. I mean, if you look up there now, they've got turret, they've got medic, Skyhammer, Fragger. They need to be able to blow this. They're not going to be able to push him through pure damage.
Well, so far they've got the kills they need. 5v3. Israel's just sitting there, flailing around.
Taimu drops down a little bit early. Olber gets the double kill.
It's going to be a nice airstrike coming
out. Misses, unfortunately.
But can still be bulleted down.
There we go.
There we go.
And actually, just pure gun damage as well. Like, if you sit back with your team, almost switch out to guns that maybe do more damage, and just focus fire it with your entire team when you've got them pushed inside. I mean, you can get that thing down incredibly fast.
Yeah, like, the Drace on Arty just melts that thing. with gun
Yeah.
damage.
I wouldn't be surprised if we eventually see teams just get to the point where they push them inside and then they just all switch to damage classes, focus fire it, and just move on. Miska coming in with a big flank here.
So at this point, we're seeing SICK6 actually going for these kind of crazy kind of attempts at clearing, which all look really attractive on paper, but right now, really, ZFZ are just waiting for cooldowns on their abilities. So that's all they really care about.
I mean, that was really good blob work.
Oh, they're able to
Demon's
sneak
side.
into the objective. Gonna get a plant down.
Yeah,
but...
SICK6 really committed to just blobbing up and taking down ZFZ in that last wave. However, that completely left their side open. They're able to get into the generator room with no effort, really. So they've got the plant and they've got the hold here.
I feel waiting for this 50 seconds is actually a bad idea. I mean, they've got the nades in there, which could blow this very soon. They could have done this on pure damage faster than this C4 plant.
Yeah,
But here comes Taimu, here comes
agree.
Mixa. Mixa's going to be down, being the spearhead of that, though, and Taimu's going to go down as well. So this should be a blown barrier. And now we just need to get the EV back in working order.
So this should be blown up here, and Israel's already on the repair, so...
Yeah, everybody's breaking to the right side from
Oh,
the
but there's gonna be-
defenders. They're not even going
there's
for
gonna
it.
be an airstrike. He's gotta move it. He's gotta move it past.
Anyway. It's pushed it
Oh,
anyway,
no.
and that's gonna be a triple kill.
He's gonna get a triple. Wow. It's the kind of thing where, you know, it looked like Kudo saw that the airstrike would have missed if they just moved it, but Israel chose to abandon a little bit too early there.
To be instantly back up, then they're going to be able to push it through the bridge. Like, a lot of people don't realise this, but on bridge, the EV seems to move a little bit faster when there is multiple people around it, so this is the perfect time to just put 3 or 4 people around that EV all at once and just rush it in there.
Sunbang did some excellent work there by pushing forward and taking out Ade's Skyhammer. They switched over to another Skyhammer to try to get that quick double tap on the airstrike, but it's been shut down completely, and now we're through to the other side of the brick wall, at least. We get onto the bridge.
I mean, I've seen some better plays from Sunbang on this map, but again, he's still bottom of the server. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna actually watch from Sunbang for a little bit and see what's going on, because I'm interested.
I've been following him around. It kind of seems like he's losing his medic a little bit more often than he usually does. I'm not sure if it's just being more aggressive or whatnot, but yeah, that push that he just made up on the stairs, he kind of pushed without his medic.
Nice conservative pushing of the EV there, making sure that it doesn't get the full brunt of that airstrike. That's going to allow them to finish this up in pretty good time.
Surefour just getting fed direct packs all day.
So far, this is a really good time by ZFC, especially on bridge. I mean, yes, you can do it a lot faster, and you can certainly do it an awful lot slower.
Israel's already got the objective. He's bringing it out the front right now.
What? What am I missing?
Or you could do it incredibly fast if you're right on top of it. Israel gets knocked on down. We got Sunbang as the body blocker there.
Big flank here. One down.
Oh, no.
And
think
Noob
just
took
the
hardly
fact
any
that he kind
damage
of
there.
blew
Kev
the-
realizes too late that
ammo.
his buddy's been taken down. Time is coming over here to clean up house and get the reset.
6-6 retake was fairly decent, but Israel is up on top.
Oh.
They're going to be able to shoot down, and this means that they could get wiped at really awkward times. This could be a double retake.
Miska was actually up by the EV and did a ton of damage. Just got up right behind him and kind of turned the tables almost single-handedly.
Alright, so there's the reset. What would have been a really good, very quick delivery, completely shut down.
Yeah, it was the fact that they got 6-6 out on a good timer, enough time for Israel to slip in there, grab the objective, and slip out. Just
Was Noob
unfortunately
still
couldn't
alive during that
capitalize.
wave? Is that why he was able to get out there that fast?
I'm not quite sure. It might have been. It might have been.
Must have put his Sonic shoes on.
So we've got a 4 versus 3 running into the point right now. They're going to see some reinforcements from 6-6 very, very soon, so they're going to have to do something about this. Sunbang does
Surefour is
get
going to
taken
need to
down,
get
he's
more
picked back
shots
up.
out of this, yeah.
Oh, Olba. He's coming
The
for the
back
knife
range.
kills. Gets
Double
2
knife
knives.
kill. Can he get a triple? Can he get the triple? No, he can't.
Taimu kind of steals his triple knife kill there.
It's the thing about the fragger KDRs on these servers, there can only be one.
Yes.
But Olba's been rocking it. Surefour had a good position there behind the crates trying to get those sniper shots in, but not getting any hits there means that he's essentially an empty agent at that point.
So there's still 6 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. This is an awful long time to hold this final objective. So ZFZ must be feeling fairly confident that they're going to be able to get this completed, but with grenades like that from Olber, it doesn't look so sure. Olber with a triple kill is going to put 3 players from ZFZ on at least 15-second respawns. Only Showfall left. Can he get a pick before he goes down? No, he can't.
Interesting
6-6.
change up here. We've got Israel actually moving over to Aura.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
yeah. So
No,
this is-
he was for one wave, but now he's back over on Skyhammer.
Okay. I know, like, ZFC kind of, they really favor the med chaining in particular on this particular objective, just because you die really easily in this close quarters area. So when you have 3 medics up on the game, or on the field, it can really be a huge game changer. But so far,
Yeah,
I
just
mean,
hit
they're just
that
having
EP
trouble
down.
getting through the front door.
That said, Sunbang and Kudo Chop are actually in on the point. However, it doesn't seem like they know what they want to do. Kudo Chop does
Yeah,
get
they
killed
moved
from
it
behind.
a little bit too early, so that pincer that potentially could have been really good was a little bit late, and any miscommunication there just means they get to pick you off one by one.
6-6 is doing an excellent job of, whenever there's a push, they get guys behind every time, and they just all close in on them together. So it's really impressive defense here so far.
Which would be harder to do if they all push at the same time, but it's the trickle that's killing them.
I want to say, like, I haven't really watched much of a Deto's play or a Deto's play, much since he even started competing in Dirty Cups. But I've been actually just like trying to keep my eye on him today, and wow, his medic work is on point. He's really at that kind of same level as what we saw from them ZFC medics a few weeks
Oh, we
back.
just lost Sunbang.
Maybe lags his issue.
Yeah.
Tactical
There we
pause,
go.
Kappa.
Is that why he
So,
hasn't
yeah.
been hitting so many nades?
So we right now have got 5 minutes left on the clock. Sunbang's dropped out. ZFC are in a fairly decent position with 5 minutes left on bridge. Final objective. It's looking like a single decent push could take this, and I personally feel it's probably all about time at this point. I do normally see this objective falling. It's one that we rarely see a full hold on. But I have to be honest, like the first 2 objectives, them times are really impressive for Bridge.
I think ZFC needs to deliver at least 1 before the time runs out.
Yeah.
We saw ZFZ beat 6-6 on this map in the last cup, but it was very close without a doubt, and I think that ZFZ full held the last objective. So I think that's where they need to make this happen. They need to get at least 1 delivery. If they can get both, great. But I'm not really sure. Right now, I think that maybe they need to take Surefour off the sniper, put him into something else, like maybe a Skyhammer or something. Just seems like they can't really get that room cleared. They get in, but then they just get completely surrounded, and it's just not looking good so far.
I mean, Showfall has got a nader available. I think that may be like probably the best pick to actually push in here. You could literally do four people from CFC through one door, and have just Showfall go around the other side on his own, just spam him with those grenades. As soon as 6-6 start showing the face to try and pressure Showfall, have the rest of ZFC push in behind, and hopefully
I find that
be
a
able to
little
get
bit
decent
tricky
play on.
in this objective, just because of the tight angles. If you're going to be playing that nader, you kind of have to be on point there and kind of expose yourself.
Oh yeah, exactly. So like you send him around the wrong way, and then
Right.
the idea is just pulling eyes off, just for a fraction of a second. If you can just see as a nader that you've got 2 people's attention looking at you right now, that's like the perfect time for the 4 others just to burst through the other door and going for the pincer movement. Sure, you're probably going to die as a nader, but
Yeah, that should work out just fine. You're right. Getting eyes off of the rest of your team is very important, as long as they push at the right time. And that's one of the things I've been kind of worried about with ZFC's play here. But guys, we're running yet another Ultimate Starter Pack here, raffle. So if you're following, feel free to hit exclamation point raffle in the chat. If you're not following, then hit the follow button. Just move your mouse a little bit. It's not that much work, I promise. And you might get a hefty amount of swag.
let me quickly enter this raffle myself.
All right.
If one of us wins the raffle, that's just really... I think we're just going to kill this off very quickly.
Corruption in esports, yeah.
Yes.
Well, I've entered. I haven't won a raffle yet.
I usually don't enter them, just because I've already got everything, so what am I going to do with this Ultimate Starter Pack?
Well, no.
You're going to sell it on eBay for a $5,
Right.
and then buy credits, or buy an elite case.
Alright, we finally got Sunbang back here.
Oh, that'd be a great deal, wouldn't it? Nudge, nudge. Next on, no pressure. Wouldn't it be cool if people that have already got the Merc starter pack could actually trade that in for a single elite case code?
Oh. I just want custom voice packs. I want Strahg and Axis.
That'd be fairly hilarious.
For the Macron.
Maybe some Thompson audio for the Blishlock as well.
Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, the Thompson sound effects are just
Oh,
the best.
and there we are. We are live again. Kudo Chop's pushing in. I feel like I may have lost sound. Oh, no, it's back. So, where were we?
What do you think about Surefour's play here? He's still playing Sniper, but he's getting wiped out. And he's kinda...
Yeah, I agree with Pixel. I think he needs to go Nader, especially they need that momentum to push into the room and capitalize on the kills. Right now they're just kind of trying to walk in. They're not getting any good opening kills.
Yeah, switched to Nader.
All right, so he's listening.
Or he knows how to play. One of those two, anyway.
It'd be funny if he was listening.
Stream sniped.
It's legitimately a bad idea because it's going to be 30 seconds behind. You're just going to be confused all the time.
So it has done what we thought it was going to do. There's actually no, it's gone 3-2 split. It does. I thought he was about to martyrdom himself out right now. The engineer revives are coming off. They got Taimu caught off in this back area, but Taimu's going to actually get the kill onto
everybody.
Surefour. So it's Kuyo Chop versus Noob, but there's a turret in his way as well, and there we go.
So
the ZFZ push wipe.
Yeah, ZFZ needs to make a play. They just need to make a play that's going to get them this room secured. But so far, it just seems like they can't get the kills in these split pushes, and they can't confirm the kills as well.
Alright, so I got Surefour cam on here as that nade. He's by himself over on the left-hand side here, which is an interesting place to be, but we got Noob coming out here with that Keck. We're going to have to see if it's top Keck, or if Nader can flood this corner. Well, it looks like nobody's really there, and he's kind of blown his load, and only gotten down Noob.
There we go. So this looks like the push that ZFC has been waiting for. They've got the objective. We just have a Noob and a Detto waiting at the objective here. He's got a turret up in the garage.
Yeah, if Surefour waits here as well, that's going to be good. Look at this. Surefour is actually just right on the case, just not even paying attention to anything.
A Detto!
Just ready for it.
Sneaking all the way around the back. Do they even see him?
Detto's not going to make this work, is he?
Oh, he's going to do it.
At the very
he's
minimum,
buying so much time.
He pulled Surefour off that instant retake, so whatever he did was definitely worth it.
Oh, a nade that almost... Wow, I feel like Olba must have been practicing that nade. It landed perfectly where the transmit point was.
So, ZFC have got the massive advantage now. They are able to push in. There's still a few seconds.
Do they
realize
realize...
two people on this point.
They realize that they can take control of this room if they go now. They gotta go now.
Surefour is tying up 3-4 guys here at least. And there's
the martyrdom kill.
Taking out Olba, which is a big pick.
That is huge.
They've got the objective. There it goes. Oh, wow. Okay, we got Taimu.
Only Israel and Kudachop left alive. Yeah, Taimu's going to be able to take him down. I don't think he's going to have much of a problem here. Actually, Kudachop's just going to run away, get the rest of his team in front of him.
Teammates. Taimu's about to get stomped on by Sunbang.
Oh, jeez. That was a good choice.
All right, ZFZ making just a full recovery. There we go. We're going to see this transmitted.
The blocks are real.
Yeah, they are. Mixa and Noob getting 2 for 2 there.
Yeah, I mean, if you pay attention and you see that their entire team, or at least more than half their team is down, you just push that room with all you got. Yeah. And they did exactly that. Got it out just in the nick of time as SICK6 respawned and was coming in.
Sunbang with that 1.0 KDR.
Wow.
Yeah.
Getting that curse carried over from Bunga Bunga from last week. I think it's been passed along.
People were saying Sunbang rejoining, initializing the ZFZ.dl, so maybe he'll... I mean, he's slowly picking up the slack, so maybe we'll be able to see some big plays from Sunbang on defense.
Now, I just want to quickly talk about the times that were set there. So, that final objective for ZFZ was very slow. Like, it was fairly long. Like, we don't normally see that objective hold out for so long. However, they did manage to do the first and second objective amazingly fast. So, I do think we're actually going to have a fairly close match on our hands, providing that ZFZ can either hold out on the first objective for a fair bit longer, or maybe just hold that second pump room a little bit longer as well. But yeah, it's all to play for. I'm going to be following myself from... Who should I follow from? I'm going to follow from Noob, because it looks like we're going to see a fairly brutal 5-man push into the... There we are, onto point.
Oh, wow. They don't even know what's coming. Olba takes himself out. We've already got
just
Digi on
around the
repair.
side, and he's actually on the repair already.
It's... Wow,
It's
so what is
sloppy,
happening?
Don't stop yourself on the streams account. Noob is doing just a fantastic job here. Sunbang can't even kill.
He jukes Sunbang so hard. What is this? Pops in the turret, and Sunbang's like, wait, where did he go?
He disappeared. And there it goes.
They're going to get the forward spawn. The spawn's being pushed back. Sure, the second objective is going to be completed almost instantly. Or is it? It's not even been started yet. But that was an amazing play by...
It was
Wow.
Noob just pulling a magic trick out of his hat there. Like,
Now,
Sure Force double take. This utter confusion.
This is SICK6's map choice. They knew what they were doing. They had that planned out. That was just so perfectly executed. I never expected to see anything like that on Bridge. This is normally the hardest map to actually attack the first objective on, and they just made it look like there wasn't even a defense.
I need to get a 4K monitor to see how many pixels there are between the one on the objective bar and the beginning of... Because there aren't any at 1080p.
Yeah, SICK6 is doing just a great job with their offensive pushes. They coordinate it so well to the point where you're just getting shot from every single direction.
And we've still got Noob on that nader, which is an excellent choice right here. Kevin Kunitov are going to keep themselves alive a little bit here, though. Here's Noob getting stuck in the middle, but there's that martyrdom taking them both down.
And from third person, he just flew to the sky.
So, wow, ZFZ is going to have to put up a strong hold here, but, I mean, we've already got SICK6 on point with those nader nades. They're just going to go for the damage on the generator. Which means they're going to have to put a lot of pressure on this building here that they're shooting the nades out of if they want to hold on to this.
That, or you can just literally run straight into the point and keep dying. I mean, it's...
Yeah.
And here comes the nade damage on the generator.
Such a good tactic to pull out, and it's not looking good for ZFC all of a sudden, is it?
What is this? Adit is able to get in there, as is Mixa, and everybody's going to be piling in, but it's going to be a lot of easy damage. Once Noob is able to respawn, I don't know if they're going to stay in here too long. They can't, yeah, they need to break out of that.
ZFC get a few seconds to set themselves up. We're going to see if Shuffle can go for the easy pick. I say easy, or I really mean early.
Oh, poor Kev, he's all by himself here.
And Noob's already taken a bit of damage.
I mean, ZFC's got to know, they can't, at this point, they can't just be trying to hold the objective from in the room.
I'm actually kind of surprised that Noob just ran in there without nading at first. Alright, but Taimu's cleaning up shop.
And they're just focus firing the objective now, just for guns.
Bullets and everything.
There's a nade that's going to blow right through.
Who needs an engineer?
This time he's looking impressive.
I think this is Demon's calling, or SICK6's calling. They want to get in the finals. They've been working so hard for this day to come, and I mean, based on the performance so far, I think PKD, regardless of which team takes this, is definitely gonna be having a really solid game ahead of them.
Well, it's going to be a critical corner here pretty soon. We've got Israel switching over to Skyhammer. He's at least technically ready for this airdrop once it comes outside, but he needs to be alive for it. He needs to be in position. He's back up on the balcony. This is going to be critical if he can get this in, but he's rushing right into enemy territory. Adit and Olba are going to be there, and he's going to be able to take at least one down. It's going to be a huge push. Israel backing off, but he's going to be gibbed out and not ready for this push at the EV.
This EV is just rolling.
Israel needed to not take that
guys.
fight. He needed to be where he was throwing down that airstrike.
Yeah. Oh man, ZFZ cannot be happy right now. This is just absolutely an insane time being set by SICK6 right now. EV is still up.
That said, because they haven't had the multiple man walking with the EV, the time isn't actually that much better than what we actually saw from ZFC. If anything, right now, we could actually see that time switch over and see ZFC with a...
You know, right there, Taimu could have easily parked that if he just focused on the objective.
Oh,
they were going to get this airstrike now.
And it hits, and it's a big hit.
So this is where things get potentially tense.
ZFZ just wants to hold on to this.
Noob's going to be right in front of the EV. This is a great place for him to be, actually.
Worst case scenario is if ZFZ overcommits to trying to prevent this, in this wave here, they might get a bad time. Oh, big nade from Sunbang.
There's a Sunbang we all know and love, but Noob still wasn't get.
Now, if ZFZ overcommits, they could catch a bad time. They need to be getting set up as soon as they can. Nope, they're going to get the clear.
They may have time for another airstrike. I think they do.
But I don't think that they have it on. I don't think his airstrike's going to be up for at least another couple seconds. They're just suicide pushing it. Yeah.
Just a millimeter away from. Can they keep this up long enough?
It hasn't parked yet. It hasn't
parked
yet.
There it is.
I was just sitting there like, is my animation broken? Alright, there we go.
Timer's already actually in on the objective. Oh, he gets a
beautiful
massive pick onto Israel. He's going to be able to run out of this. It does turn around. That was a questionable decision. He had to have his team going up in front, but there's still the EV.
Noob, doesn't matter. Noob gets a big triple kill there.
Yeah, but one of those was Taimu on the objective itself. So.
Oh, it's sure for. Just a pile of dead bodies and Olbas over here just getting pushed back into the objective. Oh no!
He's able to get the pickup. He's taking some bullet damage though. Surefor can finally polish him off.
I thought Surefor was abandoning for a second. Scared.
Yeah, but it's
so
still
they're grabbing the
objective
now. Israel's going to get a nice flank there, playing Aura. So we're seeing triple medic from ZFZ actually. He's probably going to get a return here. He's got the time. They're not up for another couple seconds. All right, so ZFZ just needs to establish control of the room now while they have the chance.
Time is going to be forward right now, but he's going to get sort of a nasty time. And doesn't do much damage against Sunbang either. So it's going to be necessarily a 4-man push, at least at the beginning of this. Mix is going to be pushing up the front as Sawbones, all alone once again.
Olba with a free grenade.
Olba with the nades. Like, this is what ZFZ needed Sunbang to be making these kind of openings for those grenades, and Olba has just been delivering on those nade kills just all day. ZFZ does get the retake though, so they're in good shape once again.
Time is the only one left alive again, and he really needs to die either right now or not at all.
You're just trying to go for a frustration play, pick one player off, and just have them running back towards the objective as his team are getting into position. However, he's in a bad position. Oh, he gets the first
there
period.
We go.
So to take out Kev. 15 seconds, Kev's going to be down for. Timer's going to keep an eye on this back entrance. He's actually pushing in himself, and then we've got the 3 other people from the front. And I think this is it. I think this is going to be the take that they've been waiting for.
Surefor gets one with a martyrdom, but yeah, I think Timer's going to run straight through. Oh, Israel's going to be there to contest him.
Alright, and it's outside.
And Timer's going to get this.
It's on delivery. We've got lots of bodies to provide backup. Just a lot of meat.
Just under 5 minutes left.
Did ZFZ overcommit? Okay, they're getting back in the room, but they're down 2 players.
Make that 3 now as Kev is on the ground, leaving Surefor and Sunbang. We just had the spawn there, but Sunbang's going to need to hold down for a little bit.
Sunbang took out his own heal station on accident.
Noob has grabbed hold of the objective. He is taking it back down there. It's looking like they may actually have this. It started transmitting. And is there anyone that can test? It doesn't look like there is. And there we go. That is going to be SICK6, aka Demon from previous cups, taking Bridge in a rapid time, really, of 8 minutes and 48 seconds. And wow. Wasn't kind of expecting it to be that quick, but there we go. That just shows how fast that final objective can be completed with a little bit of momentum behind you. And there we go.
Yeah, 6-6. You know, they've been working for this day. They've been really wanting to get into the finals, and finally, they've done it. And after a performance like that against ZFZ, who previously just, I mean, I don't know,